Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. This been a long time I don't do a video like that. Sitting down, you guys can see me, you guys can see my chart, but hey, let's get back to business. So in this video is gonna be basically a breakdown on how I made $1,000 today. Today Friday I made $1,000. It was pretty simple actually. I had 3 trades. My first trade was kind of like I cut it out too early. I saw price. I knew it was Friday. I don't usually trade Fridays, but I actually had a nice position open, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. So to start with, I didn't see any support zone other than this one right here, but I was not too sure. But when I saw price, creating the first leg, and then the next day we created this second leg, I entered right here, right? I was in nice profits, nice week, ended up closing above. That's very nice. And then the next candle, it was going well, and then I saw it coming back, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me show you guys. I think this was this trade. It says pounds by dollars. I was like, you know what? Let me cut it right now. I don't wanna. I'd rather get this small win and not break even. So I cut it out with $90. I was like, you know what? Shit, let me take it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm actually being not smart. So I decided to take it again, but now my entry was late, and that's how I lost $164 in this one right here. And then I was like, you know what? Let me take some time. I think that was after. Oh yeah, it was after this candle. It closed like that, and I lost 160. So you know what? Let me take my time, and let me see what I can do. So I go home. I was like, you know what? The setup still looks promising. Although we just closed like this, I like this wick. I love how this whole setup looks like, and I'm gonna show you guys here. So I took the long position. I think, yeah, M15. No, let me go to M30. So as you guys can see, after that candle close, I basically, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I wanna take it all the way. Ideally, it was like this area right here. Buy close, a bit early, but I was satisfied with my profit, so I took it. I like to take, I don't know why, but for me, when I trade in my my funded account with Topstep, I find myself trading better when I'm going for base hits, or at least I don't want to make like $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 every single day on a single trade. Sometimes it happens that I made $1,000 in a single trade on one account, and that's fine. But if I make 500, if I make 400, if I make 200 or 800, that's fine. So today I made 500. I have 2 funded accounts, so that's $1,000, and this was basically my trade. But now let me come back here. Let me explain. This whole week has been very, very tricky. I said on Twitter, I don't know if you guys follow me there, but I said on Twitter, for me, we are ranging after the big drop from like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks. We've been ranging pretty hard. I'm only mainly taking like big longs once I see like a bounce from this area right here. So let me extend it for next week. So this is my main area of interest for support right here. And ideally, I would love to see price closing above. In CFDs is 4,030 on futures. I want to see price closing above. Yeah, I think that's fine. 440. Once I see H4, it gotta be H4 because this zone is marked up on H4. So once I see price closing above this area right here, I think that could be a good sign for more longs, and ideally going back to all-time highs, which I believe is due to happen. Eventually, it's gonna happen. I don't know when, maybe not next week, but it's gonna happen. I know these highs are gonna be taken at some point, but until then, you guys just gotta be careful. That's why, since it's just been a bit, very consolidating, I like to go to H4 and see everything. I can see the bigger picture so I don't get lost. Because if I go down to even M30, sometimes it looks very ugly. Like if I would just trading off the M30, I would be taking losses left and right. Look at M15, that's just crazy. And I know I took this, W pattern on M30, but still, it's crazy. You gotta be careful. And sometimes you just wanna find yourself in the middle of nowhere. And I know a lot of people been selling. I will only sell once I see a rebounding from this area, but at the same time, for how long are you selling? Like, are you selling expecting price to come all the way down and take these lows? For me, the trend is still bullish, right? So that's basically what I've been doing. I'm just waiting for price to hit my zone, see a nice rejection, and I like to bet more into longs than sells. That's just how I am. My stats show. I don't know if I can see it on TradeSeller, but literally my stats be showing that my main losses that I've been having is mainly when I'm trying to sell. I'm a bad seller for gold, so I'm just gonna stick to my longs, being careful obviously right now. But yeah, I know for sure that once we're breaking through this zone right here, it's gonna be fried chicken, getting to all-time highs. It's just a matter of time. So, but until then, you just gotta be careful. I see a lot of people blowing accounts for no reason, trying to like predict the market. And something else that I've been saying is, we are in a consolidation. I said this like multiple times. So I feel like people get like good entries either for sells or for longs, but they just want to hold forever. They want to make a home run. And right now it's not the time. There was a time a few months back, I remember, I think this was the whole zone, that gold was stuck for like a few months. I think it was like 2 months, April all the way to August. That was crazy. And yes, you can always wait for price to hit your support zones and try to buy, but hopefully we don't see price consolidating here for the next few months. But all I'm saying is you gotta be careful with your buys. Right now I'm scalping. I don't wanna hold forever. That's why I've been cutting my trades. That's why you can see this trade right here, from here all the way there. And I don't wanna hold too much. Yes, ideally I would love for these highs to be taken, which they were taken by this long week, but I wanna secure my profits. Yes, if I was to enter here like I did, or enter here, stops below here, I wouldn't have gotten the stop, and just aim for these highs. Yeah, eventually I would have gotten it, but that's how I made $1,000 today, Friday, and my account are looking pretty good. Right now I have 2 funded accounts, this one that says Miami Boys, this one, which is my other account, I don't know why it doesn't have a name. And then I just bought 2 new combines. So let's see if I manage to pass them. And if I pass them, it's gonna be super sweet, because now I feel like a way to not feel the need to hit home runs. And because you always see on social media a lot of people hitting like, oh, I just made $10,000 today, I just made $50,000 today off one trade in one account. That's fine. But if I make $500 on one account, but I have 4 accounts, I would be pretty content. And so right now, like I said in my previous video, I'm just working on consistency. I'm just working on building my capital. I'm not rich there yet. I'm not like those full-time traders that I see on Twitter. Hopefully one day, but until then, gotta keep my head down, focus on consistency, focus on building my own edge and continue to grow. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys have any questions on how my strategy works and how I use it, I have plenty of videos on my free Discord channel. I don't know if you guys will be interested on me doing the same videos, but public for YouTube. The only problem that I see is that I explain myself not very well, but I can always try and learn. So I hope you guys like this video and enjoy as much as I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one.